Fala, gente, ó, sábado de novo, 25 semanas faltando, vou botar aí o vídeo das poses de hoje. Já tomei meu café e agora eu tô saindo porque eu tô atrasado, porque hoje, não tirei a árvore, né? Nossa senhora, eu ainda falei no último vídeo. Hoje tem um evento lá que vai ser tipo meio que uns bodybuilders ensinando a posar numa academia que chama The Lift Factory, aqui em Las Vegas. É a fábrica de levantamento de peso, sei lá, se for traduzir assim. Eu tô indo lá agora, eu sei que vai ter algum competidor do Olímpia lá, e vai ter outros IFBB Pros também. Então, já era pra eu estar lá, eu tô um pouco atrasado, então tô saindo aqui, eu vou filmar tudo pra vocês verem como que vai ser o evento. Vai durar 1 hora mais ou menos, e é isso aí. Tchau. Cheguei aqui agora. Jack is with me. He said there's about 100 people there. Mano, estamos treinando costa aqui. Academia muito pica, cara. É tudo meio antigo, meio old school. As máquinas também velhas. Tanto de máquina antiga, mano. A luz da academia é muito foda. Tudo old school, tá ligado? E tá cheio de gente aqui por causa desse seminário que tá tendo. Vamos que vamos. Treinar aqui perna. Perna não, caralho. Costa. Já tô até sem respirar já. Já tô de armadura já, começar daqui a pouco. Ó, 12h30, já vai começar daqui a pouco. A gente vai entrar tudo no quartinho ali pra começar a posar. Já são 12h37. Tá todo mundo esperando aqui pra começar a posar.
And we're all bodybuilders, which is like a total luxury in the real world. And this is a fucking hobby. And you're supposed to have fun when you do your hobbies, right? Right? So if it starts getting frustrating, which it might to some people here, it might get frustrating. It's not that big a deal. It's just standing in your underwear and looking in the mirror. Yeah? Say again, you stand in your underwear and you look in the mirror. Like if there's a guy doing side chest, and then there's a guy literally standing right next to him doing a side chest like this.
Takes up just a little bit more space.
It's so hard to deny. It's so hard to deny. It's like that guy just takes up way more space. He just must be bigger, right? It's just what the eye sees better.
Once you turn, does it matter if they see like the gaps?
There's no hard and fast rules. Okay? I always say no gaps because if you have gaps, it tells the judges that you have gaps that should be filled with muscle, right? But it's not a hard and fast rule for everyone. If there is a little gap in there, that's fine, right? But if you close it, it makes the pose look worse. You don't want to do that, right? How do you know if the pose looks worse? This is what people forget. You take a picture of it and you put it next to a one where you don't have a gap. And then you show it to somebody over here and you say, which one looks better? And then you do what that person says. Because if you look at it for fucking 5 minutes, you're going to go back and forth between all of them. So you just, whatever you guys do, whenever you're trying to figure out what should I do, test it, okay? Should I do this should I do this classic pose or should I do this classic pose? You know what I'm gonna type? I don't know, take a picture of both and put them next to each other and then send them to me and I'll let you know. This is the hardest fucking pose. You only do this pose once. You do it one fucking time. And it's the second time you're out there. So you only do it one time on each side. If you're terrible at it, if you're in your head about it, it's okay. Just fucking get through it, all right? So let's talk about the side relax. The easiest way I found to teach this is to show you all the things that look fucking retarded, and then you don't do them. One thing that will make you look fucking retarded is, number one, if you turn the wrong direction. That will make you look really fucking retarded. Because they'll say, quarter turn to the right, and everyone will go. The second thing that makes you look retarded is if your knees are low. This looks like a little kid with cerebral palsy. Look how weak sauce that looks. There's just like this cheek in the chain. So what you want to do, when you set up your feet, one foot just a little bit in front of the other. So the foot closest to me is cheated up just a tad. Okay? So he's doing it perfectly. So I'm facing this way and have this lead foot just slightly ahead. So this is super, super important. Lock fucking knees out. Lock them out. You want a stiff leg right here.
It's probably the only time you want a stiff leg on the floor.
Stiff leg, nice and strong. Now from here, the other thing that makes you look fucking retarded is if you do this. You stick your ass out and you do this. That's, again, it's almost like having that knee bend. It's just like this weird chink in the chain. Okay, so you want to make sure that those hips are neutral and you're just like flexing that butt. Bam. I've had to do this analogy to people a couple of times. Now here's the next part. If you remember we talked about the abs blowing out, contracting, and then sucking in. If you do that before you rotate, you're gonna go like this. Shit! That's all I got. I can't go anymore. If you rotate first, go out here. Then contract your abdominals. You're going to do it in spot. You're going to be able to rotate with very little restriction. But if you start to do this pose, and you start to flex those abs really fucking hard, you start to flex your upper body, you're going to need resistance. So get all the way to the position first, then engage the core. Don't want to do that. Don't even worry about your arms. The next part is, just like he told you with the side chest, is bring that belt around. I have this like Trojan tattooed on my shoulder because I was a dumbass and I thought my high school mascot would be a great idea to put on my arm. Whenever I do this photo, I always think of this stupid ass fucking tattoo that I have and I go, show it to the judges. Just making the shoulders nice and square, taking up space. Now the arms, holy shit. This is the part that everyone wants to just do fucking craziness with. The person who does this better than anyone on the fucking planet is Urs Kalsinski. You guys know who Urs is? Dude, I've listened to Urs on this like German podcast one time. I don't even speak German, but fucking read all the subtitles. And he said, verbatim, whenever I'm on stage, I pretend I'm a figure girl. He literally said that. He said, I pretend I'm a figure. So if you've ever seen how figure athletes move from front relaxed to side relaxed, they do this like cheerleader shit, and they just like let the arms just like that, and then they just like float, and they look beautiful. You guys seen figure running?
Yeah.
They don't look like they're fucking having a hard time up there, right?
No, they follow.
They look really graceful, and they're just like fucking soldiers. I don't know. I think the figure look is just like really cool on a chick. Right? They're fucking warriors, just like that, and their arms are just chilling in space, and it looks natural, and it doesn't look forced. And then you remember, oh yeah, this pose is called the side relaxed. So you want to have this effortless look. You can close your fist, you can flex, but I just don't want you to like see a picture of yourself and you're like, you know what I mean? And then look at a picture of a figure chick or a picture of hers, and he's like a fucking statue. And a super easy way to learn, like whenever I teach people, I literally tell them to go like, and then just let the arms hang. But that's the side relax on both sides. You'll probably realize you have one side that feels way better than the other side. That's totally natural. That is totally natural. What does that mean? It just means, honestly, I've never gotten my other side to feel better. You just get uncomfortable, or you just get comfortable being uncomfortable. Remember, you only gotta do this pose once. All right, let's do the other side. Feet staggered just slightly, lead foot ahead, switch that foot, walk the knees.
Where's your eyes looking?
So you're looking straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
I mean, right now you can look in the mirror, but when you're on stage, you're gonna look straight ahead.
Good question.
Ó, mano, é isso aí, 1h30 pelado lá no quarto, cheio de homem pelado, posando, foi bacana demais. Ai, cara, eu conversei com aquele professor que estava ensinando a posar, conversei com ele no final e ele me passou um contato bacana que vai me ajudar com as poses, que eu quero melhorar minhas poses no palco. Eu já tenho um coach para treino e dieta, mas as poses eu queria fazer pessoalmente ou então virtualmente, uma chamada de vídeo com alguém para poder me ajudar. E ele disse que conhece um cara e me passou o contato. Ele fazia aula de pose, mas ele parou, não faz mais. Então eu vou entrar em contato com esse outro cara. Eu tava pronto pra sair e o cara me mandou mensagem, o cara das poses me mandou mensagem falando que eu ganhei o raffle que eles estavam fazendo lá dentro. Acabei de ganhar aqui um gift card de $150 pra essa marca, é marca de roupa. Acabei de ganhar, cara, que bacana. Vou comprar, quando chegar eu posto pra vocês verem. Agora sim acabou, tchau.